Coming to you from the secret location of the shield generator on Endor, this is Final Death Star. Well, if someone asks me, who is Batman? Or who is your favorite Batman? Well, there's only one answer to that, and of course, it is...
I've got one more thing to say, and it'll only take me a second. I've got 2 words that I want you all to remember. They're very important, and if I leave you with anything, I'm going to leave you with these 2 words. And those 2 words are, I'm Batman.
That's it right there. That's the guy. Michael Keaton. In my mind, he is the perfect Batman and a pretty darn good Bruce Wayne. Now, you know, Bruce Wayne, it depends on how you want to look at him. If you want to look at like the cocky kind of billionaire, I think that Christian Bale does a good job at that. You know, he kind of sells that cocky Bruce Wayne. I like that. Ben Affleck, I also like Batfleck. I think he made a good Bruce Wayne and Batman combo. But for my money, Michael Keaton is just the perfect of both. I like the quirkiness of the billionaire. You know, he plays a different kind of Bruce Wayne. But it fits, you know, his kind of quirkiness of not being so comfortable in his surroundings. You know, he grew up. I think it lends believability to a kid who, you know, grew up without any siblings. He was an only child. He didn't have his parents around, and he wasn't really adjusted to the world. So seeing Keaton's kind of funny, sort of uncomfortable take on being a billionaire, I bought that. I thought, hey, I believe that kind of those characteristics, you know, in someone like that. And of course, his Batman was right on. I mean, he had the voice down. I didn't like Christian Bale's voice, a little too raspy and gravelly, and I thought it was a little trying too hard. But Keaton had the voice, you know, down pretty darn good. So, okay, in going with that, we've got some big news here that potentially could be a very good thing for DC. Something I had kind of hoped might happen for a while, and then with the whole Flashpoint thing and the crossover, if the Infinity Earths crossover, it kind of became something that was actually, you know, a realistic possibility. And here we have today, coming from Discussion Film, Michael Keaton returns. Batman returns as Batman for the Flash film. But of course, you know, as with everything these days coming out of Hollywood, for the most part, it's not all roses and sunshine and spring chickens and, what else should I say? It's not, there's cause for concern. So let's go through this article. It's, of course, you know, on the headline alone, I'm excited, but he's, still hesitant. So here he is, Michael Keaton. Big news. According to The Wrap, Michael Keaton is in talks to star as Batman in the upcoming The Flash film. Michael Keaton has a significant history with DC dating back to the 1980s, where he starred as the title role as Batman in Tim Burton's Batman and Batman Returns, along with A-list stars Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer, Christopher Walken, Michael Gough. Michael Keaton has also recently starred in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming, and he's expected to reprise that role. Well, we saw him in the trailer for Jared Leto's Morbius film. So, as another actor now that we have a crossover of DC and Marvel. The Flash will be written by Birds of Prey screenwriter Christina Hodson and directed by It director Andy Muschietti. I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry. Ezra Miller is also expected to reprise the role as the Flash. Production was originally slated to begin in September, but due to COVID-19 pandemic, that will no longer be the case. So they were going to start shooting this in September, but I guess Keaton's still in the talk, so I don't think it's like officially done yet, but chances are probably. I'm sure this will probably happen. The Flash is scheduled to release in theaters June 3rd, 2022. Other DC films are currently planned for release over the next 2 years. Wonder Woman 1984, The Batman, Black Adam, Suicide Squad, Shazam, Super Pets, and Aquaman 2. And that is the article. So it's pretty brief, but that's from Batman Returns right there. So my thoughts on it. Well, this gives me cause for concern here. The Flash will be written by Birds of Prey screenwriter Christina Hodson. Birds of Prey has gotten mixed reviews on the story. So I don't know how thrilled I am for that. There's people that like, there's people that like Birds of Prey. There's people that don't like it. And then there's a group that's like, it's not terrible. Because I know with Birds of Prey, a lot of people were mentioning and talking about how they kind of were pushing sort of these social agendas that they seem to do in everything. So now with Michael Keaton as Batman, that gives me brings a little worry. What are they going to do with him? Are they going to try to, emasculate him? God knows. I hope not. But, you don't know these days. That's the crazy thing. And then the It director, it's stylistic. I like the original better, but, it's probably because I grew up with it. So I don't know. I just thought the original was better, but the new ones aren't bad. They're definitely stylistic. So it's, I'm okay with that. I hope, though, that they keep, if they're going to bring Keaton in, I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of Flashpoint, some sort of crossover type of thing, right? Because it's Flash, so, he can obviously travel to different Earths. So they better keep with the Tim Burton style of Gotham if they do this. Not having Tim Burton involved with this movie, I think, would be a mistake. But, if they're going to bring Keaton in from his 80s Batman, the Tim Burton Batman films, then they better keep with Gotham. It's got to be that Tim Burton style. And the Danny Elfman music obviously has to be a part of it, so they somehow have to get that worked out too. So, there are little things here and there. Now, what kind of Batman would he be? Would they use a Batman Beyond story? Because the Batman Beyond also could have an older, Bruce Wayne. He might not actually be Batman. He might just be Bruce Wayne. We don't know. Although the headline does say "Return as Batman," but that can be. He hasn't officially signed anything yet, so that could be interpreted. That might be an interpretation of what they're hearing. He could just be a Bruce Wayne to a Batman Beyond. I think a Batman Beyond movie would be great anyway if they did it right, but. I would obviously prefer to see him as Batman. So that's the news. I'm very excited because he's back, and I love Michael Keaton. He's one of my favorite all-time actors, so I'm very excited to have him attached to this. But at the same time, worried and a little skeptical because we do have the writer of Birds of Prey, which has gotten some slack here and there for its politics and social aspects of the movie that they seem to push things here and there. So I don't know. It's who knows these days. I'm just reporting the news, and I'll let you guys decide. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching the video, and let me know. Are you excited about Keaton returning? Are you hesitant? Do you think they're gonna ruin his Batman character? I hope not. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Do give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share, subscribe. There's a subscribe button there, and it doesn't cost you a dime. So why not do it? I don't know. I would. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.